Run it back, nation. What is good? It is your boy DJ Swood. Run it back, Philly. No frauds, no fanboys, no intros. If you're a real one, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Turn your notifications on, all kinds of things like that. Shout out to my dog Kahlua on the chair. Let's get into it, okay? Here we go. It's not up yet. Hold on. Let me window capture here. Hold on. Behind the scenes with DJ Eastwood. Here we go. Oh, we're all types of off, man. What's going on here? Let's fit it to the screen. Let's fit it to the screen. Y'all can see how it works, man. Y'all can see how the magic happens. How the magic happens. All right, here we go. Wait, I don't want it to be like that. Hold on. I might edit this out. I might not. I might. Whatever. There it is. Free agent Jalen McDaniels has agreed to a 2-year, $9.3 million deal with the Toronto Raptors. Wow. This is a major L for the Philadelphia 76ers, and there's a lot of ways that it's a major L for the Philadelphia 76ers. I guess the first way it's a major L for the Philadelphia 76ers is you traded Matisse. And by the way, I'm blaming Doc Rivers for all of this. That's why I'm wearing the Fire Glenn t-shirt again, even though he was already fired. It is Fire Glenn for life. You traded Matisse Thybulle and what turned out to be the 34th pick in this year's draft for Jalen McDaniels, who played 24 games and basically didn't get any playing time in the playoffs whatsoever and then left. So you took a player in Matisse Thybulle who Doc Rivers could not get anything out of on the offensive end, was up and down, looked good for a month, looked terrible for a month, benched him for 2 months, brought him back in. You know what I mean? You know how Doc Rivers got down with this guy or with any young player that needs some kind of development. You said, okay, Doc can't get anything out of this guy. And instead of firing Doc Rivers last offseason, this is what pisses me off the most, bro. If you would have just fired Doc last offseason, you would still have Charles Bassey at backup center. Matisse Thybulle might be developing under a new coach, etc. But you didn't. You waited another year. This is what the Sixers do, bro. They wait another year. They bring it back again, and they let the problems that were obvious get worse, and then they fire the coach. This is what they do. This is what they do. Anyway, you said Doc Rivers can't get anything out of Matisse. Matisse has no offensive game. Maybe a player with a little more offensive game and probably the same or a little bit less defensive ability, at least defensive upside or sheer athleticism or whatever. And by the way, a little bit less defensive ability than Matisse Thybulle is still very, very good defensive ability. You said maybe that player would make more sense for us. So you traded Matisse Thybulle and a draft pick for Jalen McDaniels. Jalen McDaniels came here. Doc Rivers used him in the beginning. Looked great. I remember the first couple of games that he played. You know, a steal on one end, takes the ball end to end, does a Euro finish in traffic and one. Crowd's going crazy. We're like, wow, we finally have a two-way athlete on this short, fat, slow team. What a trade. What a trade. And then Doc Rivers strikes again. And I remember being on a stream with maybe Romp, maybe Greg, one of my good friends that talk Sixers with me. And I said, wouldn't it be funny? Maybe it was RB. Wouldn't it be funny? How hilarious would it be if the Sixers trade Matisse Thybulle for Jalen McDaniels and Doc Rivers doesn't play him? And I was joking. But that's how bad of a coach that guy is. That's how bad. That when you joke about something, when you say something that sounds so fucking ridiculous that you were joking, he actually does it. So McDaniels ends up completely out of the lineup by the end of the season and hardly gets any run in the playoffs. And then signs a 2-year, $9.3 million deal with the Toronto Raptors. By the way, Somebody replied on Twitter and said, Jalen McDaniels, it's okay. Jalen McDaniels can't shoot. Jalen McDaniels shot 40% from three as a Philadelphia 76er. Let me say that again for the people in the back. Jalen McDaniels shot 40% from three as a Philadelphia 76er. He is 24 years old. He's 6'10". He has defensive upside that's out of this world. He has an offensive game, can finish around the rim, has at least the potential to become a very solid three-point shooter because he just shot 40% as a Philadelphia 76er. That's such a fucking... Bro, that's such a good young player, man. That's such a good young player. And Daryl Morey lets him walk. For $9.3 million. And I hate to bring this up. Jalen McDaniels makes less money than Furkan Korkmaz. I'm going to leave you guys with that. Jalen McDaniels makes less money than Furkan Korkmaz. This is a major L for Daryl Morey. This is a fuck up. This is a big time loss. This is a big time butchery job by a GM to trade a player with that ability in Matisse Thybulle, who was not being developed by the coach, and a draft pick for Jalen McDaniels, and then Jalen McDaniels walks in free agency. That's such a bad GM move. This is such a bad job by Daryl Morey. It really is. It really is. But at least the Philadelphia 76ers signed Patrick Beverley, right? And I like Patrick Beverley. I like his attitude. I like his tenacity. I like his I like him. And people are going to absolutely love. They're going to love Patrick Beverley in Philadelphia. But, you know, he signed for the veteran minimum. He doesn't really have much left in the tank at this point. He, you know, a good shooter, good defender, good personality. It's a good signing at the minimum. It's a good signing, and I like Pat Bev, and I think he's going to be absolutely loved in Philadelphia. But it didn't really do anything for you, like really, like basketball technically wise. Like, did it really increase your overall defense as a team? I don't know. We'll find out. Did it do anything for you really offensively off the bench or anything like that? I don't know. Really, we'll find out. I like Pat Bev, and I think him and PJ Tucker together on a team is going to be funny, and it's going to be very frustrating for defense or for offenses and things like that. But I just thought Jalen McDaniels was such a valuable player, man, and like it's Elliott Shore-Parks, in a reply to his own tweet, admits that he does not watch basketball and doesn't know anything about what he's talking about when he tweets about basketball. He should stick to NFL training camp live stats. I should not have called Patrick Beverley a good shooter. While his numbers from three were better than I thought, they are more average upon further consideration. My sincere apologies for having no idea what I'm talking about when I talk basketball. But that's all I got, man. Yeah, the Sixers, I don't know what the hell they're doing, bro. I don't know what they're doing. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, all that stuff. Stay tuned, man. I'm back on the grind. I'll see you guys soon, bro. Peace.